Hey everyone, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. Happy Thursday, but more importantly, happy first day of fall. Woohoo! Everybody knows that's Lori's favorite time of year. Oh, isn't that terrible? Oh, how's everybody's week going? It's been such a wonderful week as far as weather goes. Had cooler weather, we had some rain. The sun is shining. We have clean skies again because it helped put out the fires and clear out all that smoke. So yeah, it's been good around here. I will apologize up front in case you hear a lot of dogs barking here shortly. I've got Chloe and Mowgli and Rocky here, so Larry's out and about. When he gets home, when he opens that garage door, there's going to be total chaos. So just bear with me when I quiet them down. So today we are playing with the Apple Harvest Bundle. Now I know in the mini catalog it only shows the stamp set, but right now through the end of September you can get the coordinating die set. If you haven't purchased the stamp set yet, which I didn't until the dies came out because the stamp set just didn't really appeal to me too much. I mean, I thought it was cute, but wasn't that cute. Well, bring in the dies and then Lori has to have it. So there are several dies that came into play. There's the Apple Blossom dies, the fresh cut stems that goes with the fresh cut flowers. There are the little piggies, the playful piggy dies. I use that set on one of my Casing Tuesday projects. There is the tree trimming dies that goes with trimming the tree. That's in the annual catalog. So is the piggy set. There is the waterfall dies, goes with the waterfall canyon, which that's also in the annual catalog. You can see my flyer's been around for a while. It's got some water stains on it. And there's also the Yeti dies for the Yeti to Party in the mini catalog. That's it. These are only good through the end of September. So if you have some of the stamp sets that are listed and you just want the dies, you can do that. But you can also take advantage of the bundle pricing. Hi Beth, how are you? If you didn't have the stamp sets to begin with. So let's show you some of the things. This is the card we will be making. You can see all the shimmer with the Wink of Stella on it. We're going to make this one. This is one we created at last week's Stamp Club. We used the dies here for the scalloped and the leaves. We colored some of the rhinestones with the dark evening evergreen. So there's that one. And then that reminds me, I don't think I got the stamp for the inside of the card. We'll have to check that out. Then I did this one. This is using some of that cottage, what is that? I started to say cottage roast. That's not it. It's the cottage designer series paper, the plaid. There, see what happens when I go live? I lose all sense of thought processing. Anyway, that's that piece of paper, and then I colored with the blends. And there's the envelope for that one. And here's the envelope for today's card. Let's see. Oh, I am using a stamp from that stamp set. And this card I cased for my good friend Pamela Pick. Is that not pretty? I just love the colors to it. I also had ink on my hand and kind of smeared it, but you know, it's handmade, so what do you want? Anyway, I used some of the 22-24 designer series paper in the Tahitian Tide. And of course, I've got the little ribbon there. Look at those little dies. Aren't those beautiful? And then I didn't stamp the inside yet because I'm not sure who it's going to. And then there's the envelope. But isn't that just a really cheery looking card? I just love those. So thank you, Pamela. Okay, so let me give you the measurements for today's card. Bless her heart. She tries so hard. She does. I had ink all over my hands yesterday. That black, I think I over-inked the ink pad, and it just got on the lid and on the side. And Charlie was here, and my day was kind of skewed because I'd take Chloe to the vet, and we have some issues with her that we have to deal with, and I've just kind of been going down the rabbit hole today trying to figure out what to do. So anyway, let's move on. So for the card today, the card base is in Sweet Sorbet. It's cut at 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of basic white. It's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Then the inside piece is 3 3/4 by 5. This piece here has been embossed. Let's see if you can see that embossing. It's kind of hard to see. It's embossed with the, what is it, the Time Worn. I brought it out just so that I would know. It is the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder. And then I've already got my piece embossed, I think. Did I? Yes, I did. Huh, thank goodness. This piece of designer series paper is from The Sweetest Christmas. I know several people have been using that, and I thought, well, there's a reason they're using it, because it goes perfectly. It's so sweet. It's cut at 2 inches by 5.5. The inside piece is 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4, and I think this is also, let me grab a ruler. I think that is also 3/4 of an inch. Yes, it is 3/4 of an inch by 4 and what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So that's a different way of decorating your envelope. So let's get started. I'm going to do some coloring, and so that'll take us a minute, but it's kind of the relaxation I need. Okay, so get out my stamps, and since I'm going to be coloring with my blends, I'm going to use the Memento ink pad. And oh goodness, Rocky needs to go outside. Well, he's going to have to wait a moment. Sorry, Rocky. The joys of babysitting. Let's see, where's my little piece of paper? I thought I put it in here. Anything is possible today. And well, goodness gracious, where did I put it? Let me grab it. Hang on. Oh, here it is. It's on my trimmer. Okay, so we're going to stamp using the Memento, and I'm going to try not to get black ink all over everything, which is why I'm not picking it up. Normally with a stamp this size, I will bring the ink pad to the stamp, but we're just going to do it differently today. So we'll just stamp this right here. Set that down. We're going to close that up for a moment. And I am using Sweet Sorbet Stampin' Blends Old Olive, and for the stem I'm using Crumb Cake. I'll start with them first. And I'm just bringing a little bit of the dark just for some shading, and then I'll come through with my light. And I think I'll use this side, and I'll blend it. Is this not? Yep, this is like Crumb Cake. And we'll just bring this down like so, and come in here. I hope you grabbed a cup of coffee, or no judging if it's time for an adult beverage. Yes, Rocky, I hear you on the screen door. You're just going to have to wait a second, babe. And I'm going to bring in my dark sweet sorbet and just add some in here, right where all of the shading from the stamps are. And he's giving me the evil eye. Sorry, bud. Probably should have taken them outside before I started this. Okay. And I'm going to try and I probably should have had this all done for you beforehand, but like I said, yesterday was kind of a mess around here. That's okay. That's just life anymore, right? Okay. So, is anybody else excited for the first day of fall? I think that's the apple coming over here. Although, it's going to feel like summer for the weekend, which, for those that are in the area, if you go to the Honeybee Festival, there will be kettle corn for sale. It'll be on Saturday and Sunday out at Bishop Quinn. I saw that yesterday when I was taking Chloe to the vet. So, it'll be a fun day. I'm going to be home watching dogs and getting ready for my fall retreat. That's in November. And we also have our team mini convention in October. So I got to get all those projects designed. Get the tote bags done. Oh, wait till you see those tote bags for our team mini convention. They are so cute. I'm going to have to make one for myself too while I'm at it. Okay, so there's that. We'll hurry up with the old olive for the leaves. And I'm just bringing in some of the dark for the veins. And after yesterday, I think coloring was exactly what I needed. Does anybody else like to color? You know, I've said it before, but coloring was my very first form of taste of paper crafting. I remember getting that box of 64 Crayolas and not letting my sister get a hold of mine. She was a little rough with hers. I wasn't going to let her break mine. So there you go, Karen. If you're ever around, ask me sometime about her baking cookies with my mom. That kind of explains the whole ordeal with the crayons. So, yeah, I guess this is a long one to be coloring on live. Guess I didn't think that through too well. Oh well. And you see, I'm not... Oh, I forgot to do those lines. Okay. I'm just getting in here and coloring. Get it done. Let's color these guys first, then we'll add the lines. And then we will die cut it. Yeah, there's a reason we don't color in our classes. It would take forever. Oh, maybe you can hear the birds. I have the door open. It's so pretty outside. What's your favorite form of relaxation? I'm not even looking at my screen, guys. Sorry. So concentrated on my coloring so I don't go out of the lines. And be sure and say hello if you join me. And even though I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention, I will respond when I get off camera. Take a look. Oh, Beth, it's just you right now. I hope everything's... I had a heck of a time with my Facebook this morning. When I was posting my regular good morning posts on all my I managed quite a few pages. It just was taking forever to update. Yes, Rocky, I know. If I was closer to the door, I would let you out. Pets and kids. So much fun. He's very persistent. He must really need to go. Hang on, Rocky. As soon as I get done with this, I'll open the door. I don't worry about him running. He knows where the treats are. It's coming through here. Alright, so that looks good. Let me open the door for Rocky. Sorry. Hang on just a half a second. Make it quick, bud. No, you don't get to go. Back up. That would be my luck. Mowgli tearing out the back. Okay. I can see you, Rocky. Hurry up. He's just standing there like, well, now what do I do? Oh, I need to trim this a little bit. What you see is what you get when I do a live. Mowgli, get back. He's fine. I guess I should have listened to Larry and put them in the house. That'll teach me. All right. So I'm just going to set this. See if you can see that. You can see it. And well, let's see, which way does this go? It goes this way. Just look for the little stem. And remember, when you use the mini, you need to stagger the plates. Come on, Rocky. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's standing there looking at me like, what? Stay back. And then, oops. We'll lay that on here. Should have brought some washi tape over. Mowgli, back. Okay. That's not right, is it? Yes, no. It's hard to see with the lines in this. Okay, here we go. It is what it is, and it's way off. Of course, because I'm doing this live, if I was here by myself, this would go just perfectly. Let's bring this out. Lay this down. There we go. And we're off, whether it's good or not. All right. Okay. Get this out. Look how pretty that is. Ugh. I just love coloring with those blends. Rocky, come. Come. He's just standing there staring at me. Back up. Rocky, come. He found some sunshine. He is the Sunshine King. All right, let's go ahead and put this together right quick. I've got an eye on him so I can see what he's doing. Now, we're just going to add this with some Stamp and Seal. Like so. I'm going to add him right here. Guess I can get rid of this, being that I'm done coloring. And then we'll put him on the card base. Just like so. And I like the embossing on this white layer. It takes away from just the blank page. There we go. Now, I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to our apples so they look like they're got some morning dew on them. Everything looks better with Wink of Stella. Now you can kind of see the difference between Wink of Stella on these two and nothing on those. And if you're watching my replay on my YouTube channel, you can fast forward through all this. Okay, so now let's stamp the sentiment. We'll add that. Okay. Just going to stamp. This little piece is die cut with the Stylish Shapes. I love the stitched look to them. You back up. Rocky, come. Come on, Rocky, come. He's such a sneaky little guy. All right, so we're going to add some dimensionals to this. Good boy, Rocky. Wow, what a distraction. Sorry, guys. The life of being a dog babysitter. Oh, shenanigans abound. Bless her heart. Okay, so we're going to stick this guy right here. This guy's going to go at the bottom. And then I like it how it shows just a little bit of white over the edges there. Now we're going to add a black twine bow. And this is from the Essentials Basic Twine Pack. Hopefully this bow will tie a little bit easier. Although the way my day's going, who knows? Alright. It does like to, when it twists like that, kind of straighten it out a bit. That should help. Just like that. Okay. Alright, there we go. That worked well. And I'll snip his little legs and add him with a mini glue dot. I'm going to add him right at the top. There's just something about black and red and white. Just pops nicely. It's one of my favorite color combos. Okay, I'm just going to add them with a mini glue dot. And that's leftover mini glue dots from our paper pumpkin. Which, by the way, the next paper pumpkin registration period is open, and it's going to be Christmas cards. Okay, now we're going to add some of the black classic matte dots for our bling. And just put one right down here. And we'll put a couple of big ones over here on the side. Doesn't that just pop? Oh, so pretty without the little leg. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. We're going to add this to our inside layer. It doesn't look like I cut a piece for the envelope. It's okay, I happen to have some here, so I can add some to the flap. Okay, so the sentiment is inked. I'm going to stamp this one right down here at the bottom. There. Very good. Now, add him to the inside of the card. Like so. Okay, so the card is done. I guess I don't have to worry about decorating my envelope. I don't even have one. Oh, bless her heart. She really does try. Oh well, no envelope. I'll decorate it when I get offline. I think Lori needs an adult beverage added to her coffee this morning. What do you think? Hi. All right, so I don't have an open workshop at the moment, but I will open one. If you place a $50 order or more, I'm going to send you everything you need to make this set of cards right here. I will have all of the information on my blog post that I'm getting ready to finish. I'll have links to my online store. I will mention the host code to use to order so that you can get your pack. I would suggest getting this bundle because, like I said, those dies go away at the end of September, and you can see what lovely cards they make. They're just stunning. I thank you so much for stopping by and spending time in my little chaotic world. Have a great rest of your week. And oh, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel and you're still watching and you haven't cut me off yet, make sure you give my video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Have a great week, and I will catch you later. Bye.